What's going on, everybody? All right. My name is Devin Petty. I'm a motivational speaker. My group is called T.Y.M, stands for Treasure Your Moments.
Bigger than me, yeah. Bigger than me.
How many of you want to be successful? How many of you want to be successful? How many of you are willing to work for it? Hold on. How many of you willing to die for it? To cry for it? Are y'all sure? Are y'all sure? All right, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. All right. What I need you to do if you want to be successful, it's no secret. It's no formula. It's no shortcut. What I need you to do is I need you to go the full measure. Well, Devin, what do you mean? I mean, if you have a C average, a C as your grade point average, I need you to get an A. If you're waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go to school, I need you to wake up an hour earlier so you can probably get some homework done. If you have basketball practice, I need you to go an hour early and stay about 2 hours later. Why? Because you want to make it. Because Steph Curry can hit 73 pointers in a row. You can't. Y'all feel it? Y'all feel it? I need you to be completely dedicated to the process no matter what walls you hit and no matter what adversity comes your way. I need you to be willing to stand it in the face and tell your adversity that you will not break me. You cannot beat me. I win, I fight, I stand, and I'll outlast you. Because that's all it takes. You need to outlast your adversity. Whatever God puts you through is here to mold you and is to guide you. And what they say, I heard it by, I think it was Les Brown. He said, well, I hear it from everybody, T.D. Jakes, Les Brown, E.T., the hip-hop preacher, Inky Johnson. What they say is faith is from hearing, not by sight. So if you guys have any insecurities, if you guys doubt yourselves, whatever it is, I heard Les Brown say, you're born with two fears, and that's fear of the dark and that's fear of a loud noise. Everything else is learned. So whatever fear you guys have, I'm here to dispel that. If you have any insecurities, you're attractive. If you don't feel like you're smart enough, you're smart enough. If you don't feel like you work hard enough, work harder. Do you hear what I'm saying? Whatever it is in your head that's keeping you from doing what you want to do, even at this age, I need you to tell yourself that you can do it. I went through a breakup, a heartbreak, because God felt like that was the only way that I was going to learn my lesson. And it was because my papa had died. It didn't affect me. My sister ran away from home. It didn't affect me. But I went through a breakup. Heart was completely broken because the female I was in love with chose to choose somebody else. So everything that I had in her, I gave her my all. I was insecure. I didn't feel like I mattered. I felt like somebody else had something better than I had. That's why I started going to the gym. And what did I do every day in that gym? No, y'all not getting it. What did I do every day in that gym? It's mental. Y'all didn't hear me when I was sitting here talking. I didn't say I was going to work out on my body. That's a given. I'm working on my mind. I told myself every day on that treadmill that I mattered. That I mattered because nobody else was sitting there telling me that I mattered. Nobody else was telling me that I was going to be successful. Nobody else was telling me that I'm going to be a millionaire. I told myself. Nobody else said I was going to be the best motivational speaker in the world. I tell myself. So how far are you guys willing to go? What are you guys willing to go through? Like you said, it's a lot easier when you're getting everything for free. When people are handing you stuff. How many are you willing to go buy a book and read it and then apply it? How many of you? Yeah, a whole lot less hands got raised. So everybody who raised their hand and wanted to be successful, reevaluate it, because I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Go to full measure. I read every night. I'm stressed because I can't buy a book because I let the heartbreak get in my pocket. I went and splurged on a lot of dumb stuff. I spent like $2,000 in the course of a month. And like he was talking about choices. I didn't need none of that stuff. I didn't need none of those clothes. I didn't need to watch the shoes. But I felt like some retail therapy would help me out. It didn't. I still went to sleep crying at night. But what helped me was when I decided to pick myself up. When I decided to not play victim. When I decided to be a man and own up to everything that I had done. Even if I wasn't in the wrong, somebody felt I was in the wrong, and instead of saying, well, that's not true, I accepted it, and I'm molding myself now to be a better man than I will ever be. Because the next person that comes in my life, they done. Like right here, these two guys right here, they got me. They got me. I hold it down. Isaac called me. I was cutting my hair. He called me, hey, my girl's car broke down. We need a lift. You know, can you come and give us a jump? No problem. I dropped everything I was doing. I've been doing that for Alan for 7 years, 8 years. I met him when I was a freshman in high school. He's been my best friend. Anything I needed, he was there. When everybody else left, he was there. You got to find a why. You got to find your purpose. And if your purpose runs as deep as you run, you will never make it. You got to find reasons why you wake up every morning and decide to go do something about it. Like, why? Like how many? It's 100 million people working. 100 million people working. And out of all those people, 51% of those people hate their job. And 16% of them are actively disengaged. What does that mean? They go to work and they don't care. They go and do just enough to get a paycheck and not to get fired. I don't want to live my life like that. Like he said, like you got to do extra so you can be extraordinary. And that, y'all see me moving and y'all was laughing, but I'm laughing because that hits me in my heart because it's true. And a lot of you guys don't have the passion. A lot of you guys don't have the wherewithal to actually get up and do something with your lives because you hear certain people tell you certain things and you let that get to you and you let that bother you. Listen, my dad hasn't talked. Look, I haven't heard my dad say he loved me but like 5 times in my life. I had him my whole life. He was there every day I woke up. I didn't let that bother me. Like, I didn't let it bother me at all. On my graduation day, he didn't say I love you. He said I was proud of you. I didn't let that bother me. When I wanted to be a speaker, he said, well, you're young. You probably can't do it. And I was like, nah, you don't get it. Because I'm not doing this for me anymore. I'm doing it for, like, look what the Migos said, the culture. I'm doing it for the culture. I am trying to prepare you guys to greatness, and the only way I can do that is if I prepare myself. I don't lead by telling you guys what to do. I lead by example. It would be different if I was telling you guys to read every night, and I went home and went to bed. It'd be a lot different. But I'm doing those things. And I told myself, if I go to college, I know my man Alan to go. I know for sure Alan to go. So I didn't talk to him about it. I told him I was going to college, and about 2 weeks later, he said, yeah, I'll probably go back too. Y'all not getting it. Y'all not getting it. I don't think you guys want it, man. Your life is completely what you make it. It will be hard. Yes. You will be frustrated. Yes. But I need you to hold yourself accountable for one. And like I said, it's no secret. It's no secret to success. Everybody, if you listen to all these other motivational speakers, they all have their own theories. They all have their own little sayings and all that. Look, mine's bare minimum. It's passion and persistence. What do you do in your life that gives you joy? What is it? Then, persistence. Keep doing it. I don't get paid for none of these events that I speak at, but if you heard me speak, you feel like I do. Wow. Passion and persistence. I don't care if it was one person in the crowd. I'm going to still speak the same. This is me. I'm not acting. I'm not look, I wanted to play basketball. It didn't work. And like he said, the police chief said, he's like, you know, don't just pick one thing. When I went to play basketball, it didn't work. I took like a month and I said, I want to be a financial advisor. I got hooked up with a financial advisor as a mentor. And he told me, he said, honestly, he said, you're young. You don't know what you want to do. He was right. Because like next week, I said, I want to be a life coach. And after a life coach, I said, I don't want to be personal like that. I said, I can. But that's not what I want to do. I want to speak to crowds. I want to be a motivational speaker. After that, I took off. Like I woke up one morning and made a YouTube, and we've been doing it since. The videos probably aren't that good, but if you go watch the last video we did compared to what I'm doing now, 100 times better. Because I'm preparing myself, because I'm working on myself, because I'm willing to die for it, because I'm going to full measure, because nobody's telling me to go to college. Nobody said, I don't have to go to college to be a professional speaker, I don't. But there's a man named Eric Thomas who has a PhD, and like he said, who else is going to sleep, who's staying up from 12 to 4 a.m.? Eric Thomas wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day. He's a millionaire. His family is set. So why do I wake up? Because E.T. is a millionaire and his family is set and he's still grinding like he's broke. So how can I be successful if he's up here killing the game and I'm down here not making any ripples? Like, you guys got to be serious about what you want. Find, like, whatever it is you want to do, find people that are doing it and study them. And if you can't talk to them, read books about them. If you can't do that, listen to podcasts. Like, do whatever you can to get some type of information because like Inky Johnson said, like his mama told him, like, Study other people's mistakes because you can't make them all yourself. I didn't have to be homeless. I didn't have to go to jail. I didn't have to be addicted to realize I need to change my life. I didn't. The reason I've never touched a drug in my life or alcoholic drink is because I was scared of alcoholics, because I was at my mama's and there was a guy and he was drunk and he was tripping and I was crying and I called her. I said, can you please come and get me? And she drove at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning to come and get me. I never touched weed because my brother, when he started smoking, I seen him lose his drive for life. I had a friend named Jamaica and I called him my sober brother because we always promised we would be sober. He started smoking and he lost his drive for life. Like you guys don't get it. Like, I want to be abundant. Like, I want to be abundant, not for me, but for you. Not for me, but for you. Not for me, but for you. Like, I don't think I had to prove myself my whole life to people who didn't believe in me. So now when it's time, when everybody else was playing basketball and was better than me and told me I couldn't make it, now look at me and look at them. They at home. I'm not. I'm here. I'm pouring into the youth. You can't beat that. So if I can leave you guys with anything, it's to go to full measure. To go to full measure. Start working on yourselves now. And I firmly believe that. You get in life what you are, not what you want. Like, mold yourself into what you want. And go after it. It's a lot different. There's a difference between wanting something and pursuing something. Wanting it is not enough. You have to pursue it. So like I said, can you guys please go to full measure? Can you guys promise me that you'll go to full measure? If I didn't strike a nerve in your heart, don't raise your hand. Don't raise your hand. Don't cross your chest, whatever. If I didn't strike a nerve, I just want the person the heart that I touched. The one person, the 2 people, the hearts that I touched, I want you guys to raise your hand and promise me that you guys will go to full measure. All right, clap it up for yourselves, guys.